what is a herbal artist? Right? And that's a good question. What is a herbal artist? Not who. Because herbal artist knows they can't be a who. It's all about the what. Right? Because what we are is what we deal with. We don't deal with who you are. Right? So we don't look at statistics and race and culture and all these different types of things. We look at what you are, and what you are is energy. And we know this. So when we look at the body, we see it for what it is, right? The energy that it is. Now, when you look at the body for the energy as it is, what you don't see is symptoms, right? There is no symptoms. It's actually a mental health issue. Now, let me see if I could explain why. When, let's take example, your blood pressure goes up, and because the blood pressure is up, right, they will say that's a symptom of high blood pressure, hypertension, the 10,000 different conditions that might exist with that, right? Society looks at it as a symptom, right? We come around and we look at it for the energy that it is. Now, due to the fact that the body is energy, right? Energy is always doing the right thing, because we met energy here, and we leave, and energy is going to be here still, right? This is what energy is. This is what it does. It keeps moving. So it never dies. It cannot die, right? So when you look at the body for the energy that it is, we know that everything that the body is doing is taking action to be here, right? It's taking action to be here. Now, where the mental health comes in is that your body, anytime it has to take over for you, right? For the mind, anytime it has to take over for the mind, that means the mind has been moved so far away from the body, right? Now, society say you develop in conditions, right? And you go down a road of conditions when there's actual, you need to bring the mind, right, back into one with the body, right? So, when the body is taking action now, we look at it where, let's look at the hypertension case, right? Instead of giving the body medication, right? Now you ask, what is the body doing? Why is the heart speeding up or working harder, right? Why is the pressure up? What is the body trying to do, right? The body is trying to increase the circulation because there's something that's wrong in there, right? And it could be many things. This is why we get back to the whole story. So when we look at the body for the energy that it is, what we do, right? We just give it what it needs, because we know the body wants to be here. The body is doing everything to be here, right? But due to the fact that the mind was separated from the body, right? The mind doesn't know what the body needs. Right? This is where we come in, because we look at the body for the energy that it is. We don't look at symptoms. You can't look out in nature and see a symptom. You don't look out in nature and you see a disease. You don't. All that thing is how they narrate how it is, boy? Yeah, that's how they narrate that shit. Right? If they narrate it just like that, with the right story, right? Everything has been taught to us, so we think about what we've been taught, and when we start connecting the dots that they give us, right? That society gives us. But now we can't function like that, because the body and the mind does not belong to society, right? It is nature. And due to the fact that it is nature, it is the energy that is. So when you're working with the body, right, you look at it for what it is. And when we talking the physical part of it too, right? The air, the water, the earth, the fire, and we talking the what you are, right? That energy that allows these four to exist, what you are. Or I should say what we are, right? What we are. This is where bonding with herbs becomes so important, because as you energize your body, you feel more. As you feel more, every herb that enters your body, every plant, I should say, that enters your body, or any energy that enters your body, right? You feel its actions, right? We feel its actions. So now, when you working with energy, and you see that energy, what that energy needs to do, now it's not about looking up herbs for this and herbs for that, right? Because we don't see disease in nature. It doesn't exist in nature. And if I'm looking at the body for the energy that it is, which is nature, that doesn't exist either. So now here I have what? Hawthorn berries. Right here I have hawthorn berries. I know that is a berry. It is a whole food, right? And I know what berries could do for the circulatory system, right? Right? And everything is written right within the berry. Now is for you to be able to observe the berry, right? Bond with that berry, and now that berry could do so many different things other than just what is written. So you go from that, right? It takes it. Some people say it takes time, but I say, listen, the only time is now, right? It's either you choose to know or you just continue believing. Where you think we consultations cost $600 for nothing? For just to do some research and look up some shit to throw it together in a blend? No. We choose to know the energy that you are. We choose to know the energy that the herbs are, right? And the actions that your body is taking, body systems. And once we know that, what the body is doing, because it's always doing the right thing, when that blood pressure goes up, the body is trying to get the oxygen to the cells is calling out, like, yo, I need some oxygen, my dude, right? So the heart start racing, the heart start pumping harder, right? So now there could only be a few things, right? This is where the whole story come into play. And then once we get the whole story now, we definitely know what actions need to be taken, right? So now we just give the body what it needs. That's it, right? It sounds like no work at all, right? Nah, we put in real time. We put in real time to get to where we are right now. Real time, right? And that time is only now. Every time you look on that clock, whatever time that clock says, it still says now.